Morning guys, Moorhuhn here. Today I want to show you my conclusion of my Doomfletch Scourge arrow build. Conclusion, I did create the char like 2 days ago and already I'm at the conclusion. Yeah, I am. Because I did play the character for approximately 22 hours probably. And yeah, the character is pretty good. At the 19-hour mark, I did kill Uber Elder with level 89. The video is up on my YouTube. At this point, I did kill a Katarina. I did pretty much all the important content. And yeah, I'm close to level 92. And it's going just pretty well with pretty damn bad gear. So I will just go over my gear quickly. I won't do a big like showcase of the skill because I did upload a bunch of videos about this character already, so you can see that there. And but actually we might do one map at the end just to show what I currently am doing with the character. So my gear is obviously a Doomfletch prism. It's okay-ish rolled, it's enough. And yeah, I mean it doesn't really roll far. Like the physical damage could be a bit better, the attack speed could be a very tiny bit better, and the implicit could be better, but that doesn't really matter at all. Then we've got a helmet, which is quite okay, got some life, some resistance, nothing special here. The body armor with, well, the temple mod and... oh no, actually, apparently it is not even the temple mod, it's just a okay-ish life roll with the life craft. Yeah, that's it. Then we've got a ring with some life, very good resistances and flat physical damage. Flat physical damage is very important for this build because Doomfletch is scaling it pretty well. The exact mechanics I will write down in the written guide. I won't talk about that too much here. Then I've got an amulet that sadly does not have that physical damage, but still is the best one I currently have. So as I said, it's not that great. My quiver is pretty okay-ish. No flat physical in the explicits here as well, so could be a lot better. My ring is a pretty good steering, honestly. It did turn out pretty well, so I will just keep it, I think. My boots are just boots with some dodge and movement speed, so nothing too special here as well. A classic belt and shadows and dusts. Like, I could go for life there because sometimes I feel a bit squishy, but it's pretty okay. Flasks are, well, basic. Then, what am I doing with this character? So, this character is capable of doing Uber Elder, but my other character is just a lot better at it. So I was like, what do I do with this character now? And as you see at the left here, I am farming Legion Splinters, and that's what I'm doing with this character. So yeah, we will go into that in a moment. I just want to go for items that I would use if I had the right stuff. Like for the helmet, I would use a Hell Negator. It would make me a lot more tanky. Like it would recover so much life and it gives a lot of life, but I only have one socket on it and I need the resistances. So I just don't have the gear in Solo Save to justify using that one. For the boots, I would use Bubonic Trails because you can put a jewel in there or 2 jewels in there and you don't need jewels on this build. You see, I don't even use these on my Doomfletch because it's a faster attack, so I basically have so many free jewels. You want Bubonic Trails with 2 sockets with Abyss Jewels, with just flat physical damage. I have one. My jewels are terrible, but something like this, but with physical damage, I guess. And yeah, those are pretty good. Ignore the watches I just snagged it from my other character. Like you want, well, something like this probably. A bit with Morphus. That's pretty much what you want. And then for the gloves, you might guess it, you want Tom Fist with 2 sockets and pretty good jewels. Then for the body armor, I sadly can't showcase it because I don't have it, otherwise I would use it. The Shroud of the Lightless. The body armor of the Lich bosses, and yeah, that one is pretty damn good. It's like straight up the best body armor you can use for this build. If you have the whole other Abyss shenanigans, because it gives a fuck ton of life. With the Abysses, it gives elemental penetration with which is very good with Doomfletch, because we are doing all elementals, and yeah, it's just one of the really best gems you can put in there. Did I cover everything? Yeah. For rings, 2 steel rings are optimal. For the amulet, a big fat flat physical, whoever same big fat flat physical, and then get resistances through belt, should be a stage gen wise as well, through rings, and yeah. You probably want to take some resistance nodes at some point even to cover resistances, but you ultimately want more jewel sockets for even more jewels. Like, that's the best you can do for this build. And yeah, you see my pretty fucking garbage gear, and I did Uber LD pretty easily. So yeah, it's a pretty damn good character. So I currently am just farming low or mid red tier maps, so mostly the here in Festival Valley, but I don't have many of them left, but we can just run one more of these. So basically I just, oh wait, let me show my setup, I did forget that. I'm running Scourge Arrow, Mirage Archer, Chain, because I'm running low tier maps, like tier 11. Chance to bleed is very, very good. Like, the flat physical is just insane, flat out insane. Then we've got elemental damage with attacks, and damage with full life because we are a Slayer. We've got a precision aura, we got dash, got faster attacks on blink arrow, pretty basic. Blood rage for frenzy charges. Onslaught on assassin's mark, curse on hit, herald of ice for some speed, and assassin's mark. And cast damage taken, increase duration steel skin for steel skin, and herald of purity, which gives a lot of physical damage and is very, very good. So you basically just want to go through the map, clean some stuff. If you want to level, you can kill. Oh, nice. So the things I'm doing with this is farming Legion and farming Betrayal as much as I can. Nice, we've got Chimera to 3, that is perfect. Because I'm farming Sulfate Scarabs here. Then we take this one to prison, and we take this one to prison. As I said, I'm farming Syndicate, and for that the best, like on this character I farm the Mastermind, not the Syndicate itself. So I just want very, very fast safe houses with level 3 masters. So I do, like, with a good setup I can do like 1 Katarina a day, maybe 2. When I'm like pretty good at the mapping process. And that is my goal with this character, to farm a lot of stuff. We'll skip this one. Only really I'm interested in Chayula. And only because I need it for the challenge. And then we go for the... where is it? So in the Infested Valley map, the Legion encounter mostly is in the second part of the map. Like, the map has one big part, a bridge, and then another big part. And it mostly is in the second part. So we have... it's bugged. That is bad. It's sad. Which means that all enemies that spawn inside there we can't kill. Pretty stupid bug. I had it quite a few times here. Oh, we've got a boss here. And you see, even with chain, our damage is good enough to just clear out most of these. And yeah, with some more damage, a little bit better gear, you could just shoot 1-2 times and the entire thing would be freed with chain. You can as well go pierce, but I think chain is better for the encounters, because it just cleans them very, very well. Away. Probably want to get some charges, but it's done, so yeah, doesn't really matter.
I believe in traveling light.
See. Don't really know, whatever. I just go out. But yeah, you've seen what I am doing, or what you've seen what I am doing with the characters, so yeah, I'm pretty fine with that, and if you have any questions, leave them below. The written guide will come in the next days, we'll prepare it tomorrow probably, and yeah, see you guys.